Firefighters respond to hundreds of calls a year and rarely get to find out how the call turns out. Well, tonight, the Sykesville Freedom District crew got a special visit from survivors of a crash that they went to in 2004.
That's 15 years ago.
Yes.
That's incredible. A family that's changed and grown ever since. Grateful to be alive tonight. WMAR 2 News' Aaron McPherson was there for the reunion tonight.
This is the truck that responded to that call 15 years ago. And tonight, the family got to thank some of those men and women who saved their lives.
I would like to say thank you for pretty much saving my life.
Ava was just 10 months old when she was in a 3-car crash with her 2-year-old sister and her mom.
And Ava was very lucky. She was a tiny baby that stopped breathing for a period of time.
For Stacy Fleming, it was the worst day of her life.
It was traumatic, but everyone made me feel as comfortable as they could, but when I just felt very helpless as a mom and not being able to help my kids.
Her daughters say every year on November 5th, she reminds them of this article about the day of the crash.
They need to be thankful. Things could have been very different. And we're blessed with 2 more children that may not have been here had that day been differently.
Recently, 17-year-old Erin Oberholzer was inspired by a friend to meet the men and women who helped her family that day.
So I just thought it would be pretty cool to reach out and kind of show them like, hey, we're okay.
She especially wanted to put a face to the name that she read over and over again, Fire Chief Ed Ruck.
This is one of a couple that I've ever had the chance of meeting after the fact. Most of the time, once we do our job, put them in the helicopter, put them in the ambulance, they go to the hospital, we don't know anything after that.
They got to meet some of the others who were there that day, and dozens of volunteer firefighters who expressed their gratitude for Erin and her family coming out 15 years later to thank them.
And again, thank you so very much for coming up and showing your appreciation.
I didn't realize how much it would really impact them. I mean, I knew that I thought it would just be kind of cool to see like what happened to us 15 years later and kind of fast forward and also kind of go back on memory lane, but I didn't really think that they would be so thankful for it. I didn't realize that it's such a rarity.
Due to a number of incidents where the crash happened, there's now a traffic light at that intersection. Reporting in Sykesville, Aaron McPherson, WMAR 2 News.